everybody, how are you doing today? It is evening time, if you haven't seen, and the doors are open because it's a bit hot, so if there's cars going by and like drunk people yelling, please feel free to ignore it. So for this video, I don't have a script, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to say, but the general idea is how this year has been, and it's kind of a really sad video for me to make because I leave in a couple of days, and I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, has your year been worth it? Have you had fun? I don't really know how to explain or express how this year has been in a video. I should just write a book. I mean, I have enough stories and enough advice and enough experiences to write a book. Basically, in a nutshell, this year has been the most incredible year of my entire life, and I know that sounds so corny and cheesy and ridiculous, but like truly it has been. I have met so many people and seen so many things and experienced so many things for a lifetime. I mean, I'm gonna sound like a flippin' Hallmark card, so please excuse the corniness, but I really don't know how else to explain it without being like, best experience of my life and whatever. Like I said, I've met some people who are so incredible and who I hope will remain my friends for the rest of my life. I have met some utter arseholes who have made me a better person and made me realise how I react in certain situations and have done nothing but help me for the future. I have learned to speak French. I mean, I could have done it a lot better and I could have probably spoken a lot more French, but I can speak French if I say so myself, and definitely a lot better than when I first got here. I have learned what it's like to be in a different culture and to experience everything, and I mean, if I could narrow down each different thing that was different to America and to France, I could have a video a week for an entire year. I mean, it's amazing, it's so different, everything is so different, but it's now my home, I'm now completely comfortable for it. And the weird thing is that when I return to America, it's gonna be completely different, even though it's my home. It's a kerfuffle. So, narrowing it down into specific categories, let's start with school. School is very, very different, obviously. It's not that big of a deal in France, and there are a lot of people you'll find in class who don't bring notes, they bring headphones. I had one guy who was openly watching a football match on his computer, like not with headphones, it was blaring into the lecture hall and was swearing and like, it was appalling, and the teacher didn't do anything, which was just ridiculous. It can be quite hard to focus when you're trying not only to understand what's going on just in general, but also trying to understand what the teacher's saying because they're speaking in French. So it can be quite complicated. School for me, although it was obviously the reason why I came here, it wasn't my biggest learning base. I didn't learn that much from school. I learned how annoying it can be and how blasé the teachers are about everything and how crap all of the campuses are. I mean, I'm not kidding, they were awful. But my main learning base was just from living in general. So school aside, let's now go back to another category, which is just where I learned in general. And that, I mean, seriously, I can't encourage you more to travel, to go out of your house, to experience new things, to see new people and new culture and new colours and music and life. I mean, I'm only in France. I mean, France is quite dreary and they're really cold and kind of mean, and you know, but I'm still amazed by everything. And you know, can you imagine if I went to flippin' Africa or Brazil or I don't know, something more colourful. France is great, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying this is nothing compared to what you could be doing. I can't encourage you more. I know it's quite expensive and lol, let's start this sentence again. It is bloody expensive. Oh my god, it's expensive. I am in debt for like life. This whole year I've been stressing about money, but it's seriously worth it, and in the end you begin to, you know, you can do it for quite cheap. It's hard, but you can do it. You learn a lot about how you react in financial situations and when you can't spend money, so you do something else for fun. I'm a different person to who I was when I first came here, but by so much. I mean, I am a completely different human being because of the experiences that I've gained by studying abroad. I am more intelligent, if I say so myself. I'm wiser. I mean, I know that I'm just like complimenting myself, but literally I just am because of all the experiences that I've had and everything I've seen and everything I've done, and And it's really just from living. It's not like I've done that many fabulous things. I've just been going to school every day, or going out to a club, or going to a cafe, or going to the park. And the people I see and the experiences I have while doing that make me this person. That, you know, it's a different language, it's a different world, it's a different culture, there are different people. It's quite incredible how many people there are out there who are compatible to be your friend, and who are nice and interesting and lovely and just really cool. And, you know, I remember being in high school or university just last year or the year before, and being like, oh god, I mean, I have no friends, I have no one to hang out with, or, you know, just being sick of my friend group, or just feeling like I was stuck. And I've now realised, coming to France, that there are so many people in the world, and there are so many people, like I said, who are compatible to be your friend, and it is so easy to find people who can be your friends. Seriously, it's ridiculous. I mean, I have hailed people down in the streets because I've heard them speak English, and been like, oi, come here, and they're like, oh, hello, and then we're BFFs, and what do you know? I mean, I'm not kidding, that's an actual story. You know, it makes it, this year has made me realise how easy it is to make friends, and how many people there are in the world, from all over the world, and it's really incredible. Like I said, I didn't have a script or a plan for this video, so I really apologise if it's like all over the place. I kind of just wanted to talk about my year and really hope that by the end of this video you're like, hell yeah, I want to study abroad, and it really helps you like do it, you know, give the final push. If I can be that person that pushes you to go, because I didn't have that. I mean, I went obviously, but like I didn't have anyone that told me about study abroad. I've just always wanted to go. So if you're on the fence, or, you know, financially insecure or whatever, try and make it happen. I mean, I can't encourage you enough, because I have never been so sad for a year to end in my life. I can't wrap my head around the fact that I have 12 days left. I just can't do it. It's really scary, and I'm so not ready in any. I don't want to leave this place. What's my backdrop gonna be? I'm not prepared. Bloody hell. And to speak English. Let's talk about that. Speaking French. Seriously, I've been taking French since I was about 12. Like, seriously taking French. You know, passé, composé, imparfait, subjunctive, the whole 9 yards. But I couldn't speak French when I got here. I mean, I strolled into France like, woohoo, I'm so good at French, and then I experienced my first real life, breathing, human French person, which was like, quoi? And just I didn't know how to say quoi, I said what. And I read a really good thing the other day that was talking about someone who said they were really good in a, what's the word? In a, okay, I don't know the word, but they were really good at speaking French in a situation where they were told, okay, let's pretend you're at a cafe and you're walking up to someone and you want to order a drink. How would you say that? Super easy when you know exactly what you're going to say and you're talking to your mate who's sitting next to you and it's really boring. I'm fab in those situations, but then you go to a person and they just shoot a question at you, rapid fire French, and you just don't know what to do. And the only way that I feel you can really learn a language is to throw yourself into it and to be surrounded by it consistently. And I don't know how that's physically possible in a classroom, because it's just not possible unless everyone around you is French, in which case it just brings back to my first point of being surrounded by French people. So if you really are determined to learn a language, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to go and just speak, literally just talk. Next year, or in a couple of months, 1 month when I go back to America, I'm not taking any French classes, I'm planning on talking. I'm going to try and find a cafe group so I can, you know, talk once a week, listen to the French radio, watch French films. I watched all the Toy Story films the other day in French, it was hilarious. Buzz l'éclair, it's fab. Just really immerse yourself in the language and it will help so much, because you start to learn different words and like phrases, casual phrases, colloquial phrases that people say that no teacher can ever teach you, just because it just doesn't happen. Just go, seriously, go to France, go to, I was about to say Azkaban, don't go to Azkaban, that's bad, you'll die. Anyway, this has been such a ramble, do forgive me for my rambling, but as you can tell, I'm really passionate about this, because like I said, it's the saddest ending to a year I've ever had. I feel like I'm losing a person. It's going to be really sad for this year to end. I have never had such a fun year in my life. I've never had so many experiences. I've never had so much fun. I've never laughed so hard and cried so hard, and you know, sort of, that every emotion, every experience has just been times 10. It's really, really worth it, and I wish I could stay here for another lifetime. I mean, really, it's incredible, and now I'm getting sad, so I'm going to end this video before I start to cry. Again, I apologise for the rambling. I think I've said that like 6 times. Hopefully this helps you, if anything at all. I don't know. Just go. Seriously. Get on a plane and fly to France and wear your stripy shirt and your little chapeau and don't smoke cigarettes, that's bad. Pretend to smoke cigarettes, and drink coffee and eat baguettes, and you'll have a blast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up just because I'm sad and I'm leaving France in 12 days, which is awful. I deserve a thumbs up for that, if I say so myself. I really hope you guys have a great Monday and a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye! Not that I ever speak French. I do, I swear I do.